Hi, everybody. We're going to talk about plies now. Plies are one of the most wonderful workouts that you can get during your Essentrics workout. And generally, we do plies every time. Plies are not only super strengthening, but they are creating more flexibility as we strengthen simultaneously. And we're opening up the hip joints. We're creating more strength in our glutes, which happen to be super weak generally because we sit a lot in our modern living. So we're going to work on plies. And the reason why we do plies instead of squats is because we're always forward in life. Forward walking, forward running. We hardly ever get to do this, okay? And if I think our bodies were actually intended to sit like this and do things. So it is very important that we open the inner thigh, the outer thigh, but also as we come down, we're stretching our quad and activating our hamstrings. And when we push up, pushing up into your heels, activating the glutes. So let's get started. First, I'm going to bring my feet together. Remember, big toe, little toe, heel, facing your feet. Now I want you to turn your feet out. Good. So what you're going to feel, maybe a little pull on the knee. I don't want you to feel this dramatic, painful pull. We never, ever, ever work through sharp pain. Muscular ache, getting tired, it's okay, but never sharp pain. So open the feet to where your knees are comfortable. Relax your glutes, and now zip up the upper body. Remember that string on your head, and we're going to open up your foot to a nice, comfortable position. A lot of times what I see in plies as we come down is the knees start to come forward. So I'll show you here. Good. I hate demonstrating bad position because I'm afraid it's really not good for my body. So I'll show you a little bit and then we'll show you the correct position. So what I want to see, it's all about the turnout of the foot. Okay? So get in position as wide as you can. And then what we'll do is adjust your feet in or out to where you're comfortable, okay? So in your foot position will determine where your knees go. So if your feet are pointing way out here, you have to get your knees way back here to get them open and safely over those toes. The idea is to make sure that you stay at a 90-degree angle to the floor, okay? A lot of times when we're too shallow, I see this. And that's okay if you're a ballerina, but not in Essentrics. So I want to make sure that we are actually 90 degrees. Okay, see the difference? So when you're opening up, distance between your legs, and then adjust your feet in. So if your feet are more in, you're going to be able to open your knees to that distance of the foot, okay? If your feet are out here, that's fine. I just want to make sure you can get your feet that distance. If you're super tight, so number one, if you have tight hips, keep your feet a little bit in and then draw your knees out, okay? Number two thing you can do is open up, pull those hips back slightly. I don't want it crunched, but pull your hips back slightly to make space in here so that you can open your knees. So imagine your knees are a book and we're opening like a book. You're opening your knees like a book each time we come down. As you come down, you open like a book, and then as you come up, push into your heels and squeeze. You're going to feel pressure here and in here. We're opening these inner thigh muscles. These inner thigh muscles right here, the first to atrophy, and that can cause a lot of other muscles to try to work overtime to work for these muscles that are turned off. So we're going to activate these muscles. That's what plies do. So keeping the body, a lot of times I start to see this. You start to get tired. You start to wane a little bit here. So do what you can. Don't go down as far. Go at your height. Good. Little ones, take a little break. Shake out your hips. Good. We incorporate the arms. So when we incorporate the arms, what I want to make sure you're not doing is when I come to this side, that this knee doesn't pull in. Okay? So we start to get tight in the connective tissue, and it starts to pull in. So we want to open up. So keep thinking like a book. If it's too much to do the arms, just go back to those legs and keep thinking out, pulling out, pulling out. Sometimes we work your feet in eccentrics, pushing up, big toe, second toe, and squeezing down. Big toe, second toe, squeezing down. This works on activating the ankles, making them stronger, opening up those shins if you get shin splints, if you're a runner or just daily life. Working through the ankle joint increases energy and vitality, and working through the quads, hamstrings, all those muscles in the legs to strengthen. It's a wonderful thing. So those are your plies.